Welcome to PJ's Corner Podcast. I'm your host, Simon Berry, and this is your other host,
Joseph Jones.
Stephen Jones.
It's been 13 days since we filmed the podcast.
Today is March the 8th, 2022.
Yep.
And guess what? It's March Madness time. We got all the conference tournaments starting up today.
Awesome, baby.
Today, Tuesday, is the first day Louisville will be playing in the tournament. And obviously Louisville's going to win, so they'll be playing up until Saturday. Tonight, Louisville's got Georgia Tech at 7 p.m. on ACC Network. And you know what? We're going to smack them bad. We've already beaten them once, and we beat them at their place. So I see this as an easy W. What do you think, Joe?
I think it's been a tough game for Louisville because they've been coming in they've been struggling a lot. Last one, Miss Clemson, is probably like last month. They're really struggling right now, whether it's home or away games. I think they'll pull it off because I'm pretty sure Louisville will have a lot of momentum going in this game. They're hungry for buzz. I think they might pull it off, but
Get tripping, dog.
Louisville sucks, so
He's
see what
tripping.
happens.
All right. Louisville's going to win this easily, and it's going to be the greatest comeback in Louisville basketball history. Actually, the greatest comeback in NCAA basketball history. Louisville has not had the greatest season. You know that. But guess what? Louisville's going to win the ACC championship this year, and it does not even matter. It's going to be easy. Indiana, although their year's not perfect.
Let me talk about it.
Oh, you're going to talk about your team?
Okay, so Indiana, we've won. So we beat Minnesota, we beat Maryland, barely lost to Rutgers. Very disappointing game, thanks to Ron Harper Jr. And Purdue, that was a 2-point loss, which I'm fine with because I really think we played a really good game there. Actually, really pleased with the performance. If we can keep that same performance going into the Michigan game on Thursday, I really think that we will have a chance of winning that game. I'm not too sure about the Illinois if we make it there. I'm not even going to think about that because I want to take it one game at a time. But I want to talk about Xavier Johnson.
Okay, buddy. You talking about how Indiana's going to beat Michigan. You guys literally played them at your house in Bloomington and got blown out. How do you think you're going to win that?
Simon, it was after we played Purdue.
No.
We played Purdue with our hearts out, and then we played Michigan 2 days later.
You played your hearts out against Michigan, too, but it wasn't enough, huh? Louisville already beat Georgia Tech, so that means Louisville's going to win.
Listen here, you never talk about my team. You hear that? You don't talk.
Yeah, everything's all right here. Louisville versus Georgia Tech, 7 p.m. tonight. Don't forget, ACC Network. And you know what, guys? Today's a good day because one of my classes got canceled today, which I actually am slightly disappointed about. But that means I get the rest of the day to be excited about the Louisville game. And you know what? It's going to be great. This is what Indiana fans do. They act like that.
So back to Xavier Johnson. Xavier Johnson is playing his absolute.
What day do you guys play Michigan? Would you
We
like
play
to talk
Michigan on Thursday.
Thursday what? What's the date of that?
March 10th.
Oh, okay.
March 10th, 2022. So let me talk about
what channel are you going to be on?
Listen, okay? Listen.
Valley Sports?
No, but it's going to be on Big Ten Network for information. Okay, Xavier Johnson playing his absolute best basketball of the entire freaking century. Xavier Johnson is a freaking rock to this team. He dominated at Purdue, dominated at Minnesota, dominated versus Maryland. And as a matter of fact, he didn't miss one shot against Maryland. And he got a posterizing dunk against Maryland.
I got to give it to you, Joseph.
Xavier Johnson's
right.
a beast.
Okay, I'll tell you a little story, a little ditty. Me and Joseph, he calls me up one night, says, I'm playing with Xavier Johnson, Indiana's point guard, on PlayStation. And I did not believe him at all. I get on, he's actually playing with him. And Joseph got destroyed on Madden by Xavier Johnson. And then Xavier Johnson goes out the next night, drops like 50 points.
Didn't we tell him to have a good game?
Yeah.
He said I'm due for a good game.
He says he's due for a good game. I'll tell you, he's a cool guy. Xavier, if you're watching this, pretty cool guy.
You're an awesome guy.
Yeah, and we did ask him if he would like to be on the podcast, and he politely, I think he declined, but that's fine.
Yeah,
he's a busy man.
Busy man. Busy man.
Mike
Very
Woodson's
busy.
got him running suicides,
Yeah.
gutbusters.
Yeah.
Call him anything
And we
you want.
also let's talk about Malik Williams.
Now, Malik Williams, He is my homie, all right? I went to a basketball camp last summer, and I said to him, and I know he means this. It wasn't like just something he said to a kid. I asked him, I said, are we going to win the ACC tournament this year? And he said, yes. And you know what? Tonight, if we can secure a dub, that'll be the first step in completing that. And I believe Malik with my whole heart.
How do you guys think you're
And you know what else?
How do you guys think you all?
He has not been
you all
wrong
cannot
about a
win
prediction.
game.
He's not been wrong about a
You guys
prediction.
cannot win a game.
Yes, we can.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Malik's.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't.
You know, Malik has not
No, you
been.
can't. No, you can't.
Malik's not been wrong about one
No, you
prediction
can't.
because I asked him. I said, "Are we going to beat Kentucky this year?" And we didn't win or lose because we didn't play him because of COVID.
You guys would have got blown out by
No.
30 points.
No.
It wouldn't even be a game.
No.
This hand, we'd just be doing this on the table this whole entire time
Ooh.
playing Kentucky.
No, that's
Kentucky's
what an
gonna-
Indiana fan would do.
I'm not a
That's what
Kentucky
an Indiana
fan.
fan would do.
Listen, I'm not a Kentucky fan, but listen, they would absolutely dominate Louisville, whatever you want to call it. Louisville has not had a good season, period.
Everybody knows that. You don't have to say it.
It's going to be an impressive win, whether they're good or not tonight. Georgia Tech is a terrible basketball team.
They won the ACC tournament last year.
Yeah, and now they're just kind of there. So
No. Louisville beat them at their place, and they're a good team. Michael DeVoe, one of their best players. And Jordan Usher is a good player. Georgia Tech is a good team. They just are off right now. And Louisville is going to smack them so bad, they're going to wish they never went to Brooklyn, New York, and played in that tournament. No disrespect, Georgia Tech fans, if you're watching.
So, Indiana Hoosiers, they played the Minnesota Golden Gophers 2 weeks ago. In Minneapolis, Xavier Johnson scored 24 points. Trace Jackson Davis scored 14 points. In Indiana, held off Minnesota, barely defeating the Golden Gophers 84-79 on Saturday night. Here's the problem with that. Indiana blew a 27-point lead with 4 minutes to go in the second half.
You know, if I was the Indiana basketball team, I'd be ashamed that you were my fan.
They choked a 27-point lead. That's just, I mean, in the shots that Minnesota was hitting, it was just like unguardable. You cannot guard it. Like, it's like the weirdest thing ever. Like, they would just go down, hit a three, contest it three. It's weird. It's so weird. And then, like, it's just been a frustrating Indiana basketball season. But I'm so happy that Mike Woodson is our basketball coach because he did Archie Miller's work in 1 year of even just coaching.
He's playing with Archie's players.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see how he can improve.
Yeah.
We don't know that yet. And you know what? Chris Mack, if you're watching this, everybody knows you're not the coach anymore. Unless you go to Montessori and you don't know that. But I wish
Chris Mack?
I wish you a good life, man.
Yeah.
Hey, we were number 1 with you at one point. Beat Michigan at home. Number 4 Michigan versus number 1 Louisville. We beat them. Yeah. And I'm thankful for that, Christopher.
So now we're gonna talk about something. Simon started this thing called a Montessori Bracket Challenge.
Oh yeah, baby! And you know what? This Saturday, if you are enrolled in the Montessori Bracket Challenge, you'll know about it if you're in Sycamore Studio or if you are a teacher in another studio, most likely, because it is the talk of the town. I'll tell you that. So this Saturday, which is, tell me the date.
March
12th. March 12th. 2022, just to remind you that it's 2022. We will be announcing the winners of the ACC tournament bracket. But then on Sunday, March the 13th, we will be announcing the Big Ten tournament winners. But I'll tell you one thing.
Here's the thing.
No. Is that we will not actually be announcing that on those days. We will be announcing all of that on March the 14th, which is Monday that we are back at school.
Here's the thing here.
Today is our first game in the ACC tournament.
Those
at 2
brackets
p.m.
they filled out, they could be all wrong. Because a team, 14 seed, that hadn't won a game all season, go in there and win. It's just how it is in the Big Ten tournaments and ACC tournaments. That's how I expect it. There's going to be a couple of upsets.
I feel like that's kind of insensitive.
There'll be a little upsets.
It's kind of insensitive. And you know what?
I didn't ask for your opinion, sir.
You know what, guys?
Give me that. You don't deserve this.
This bracket challenge that we're going to be having, whoever wins this gets nothing except for the love and kindness.
Of Jesus Christ.
They already have that, Joseph.
Okay, well, never mind.
Everybody has that. What you'll win is the love and kindness of your fellow students and peers congratulating you on your very good guessing skills. And you know what? I'm proud of you too. This is Simon talking to the future people on March 14th. Who have
X
won.
gun give it to you. X gun give it to you. X.
This is Simon.
Gun, give it
No,
to
no,
you.
no. This is Simon Berry.
X gun give it to you.
This is Simon Isaac Berry talking to you and letting you know you have done a good job as a human being. And I'm proud of you. And so is this guy. He just doesn't know how to show it.
Very proud of you.
And if you won that and you got it perfect, you really should have put that into an actual tournament thing and not the Montessori one, because you could actually make
Okay,
it
we're
to
not
the
telling
tournament.
we're not telling kids to bet.
Nope,
Obviously.
we're not doing that.
We're not promoting
Nope.
that.
No, sir.
But brackets have nothing to do with betting. Actually, they have a very highly thing with betting, but you don't always
They have
have
a
to
lot.
do that. How about you pull out one of those brackets that they?
Oh, which one would you like to look at? The Big Ten or the ACC?
Let's look at Alex's bracket.
Oh, Alex Sylvester's bracket. Which one? Which one? Which one? The Big Ten or ACC?
I say Big Ten.
All right, Big
Super Big
Ten.
Ten.
A. Sylvester at
Heck
ShiningMinds.com.
with it. We'll pull out both of them.
I found Joseph Jones' bracket. Kyle
You
Carter.
can pull out mine too.
All right. Well, you're a little bit of a needy little boy, ain't you? Here's Alex Sylvester's bracket.
Okay, so Alex has Indiana winning the Big Ten tournament versus Purdue. That is a really, really good choice, Alex. I'm actually very proud of you. 72-70. That's a really good score. I really appreciate that.
Here's yours.
Here's mine.
Oh, man.
I have Indiana winning against Purdue too. That's really ironic. That's non-biased at all. I think Alex is non-biased too.
Oh, yeah.
We'll pull some more out, Simon.
Oh, whose would you like to look at? Joseph's ACC bracket?
Yeah, let's look at my ACC bracket. This one's really interesting. I have Virginia winning the ACC championship against Wake Forest. Both really talented teams. I think Duke will lose to Wake Forest. I have Syracuse winning a game because they are playing in Brooklyn, and Syracuse, New York is not too far away from that. So I'm pretty sure they get pretty good home court advantage.
Oh, yeah.
And dude, Syracuse fans are freaking crazy.
Oh,
And I also have Clemson winning 2 games. I have them beating Notre Dame, which I think is very possible. Here's the bracket right here.
Oh, well, I got some more brackets for you. Let's see Simon's opinions. Simon has Purdue winning the Big Ten championship, and that's nothing against Indiana. I just think Purdue's going to pull it
You
off.
have Indiana winning.
I got Iowa in the final game against Purdue. Iowa will put up 76 points, and Purdue's going to put up 81. And you know what, Internet? Mark my words. Louisville will win the ACC basketball championship tournament thingy.
Let me point
and
out
you know what?
something.
Louisville's going to play Wake Forest. And Louisville is going to win with putting up 74 points to Wake Forest 66. We're going to win that game.
Thank you to Kenneth Palm for helping us with this. Actually, I don't know if Simon used Kenneth at all.
Ken Pomeroy is his name.
Kenneth Pomeroy.
Ken Pomeroy.
Kenneth Pomeroy. Okay, I want to talk about Xavier Johnson again because I cannot get enough of Xavier Johnson. Xavier Johnson.
I want you to spell his name.
IerJohnson. Xavier Johnson. And actually, I want to talk about Miller Kopp.
Spell Miller Kopp.
Miller Kopp.
Spell Miller Kopp.
Miller Kopp. I know.
Spell
hang
it.
on.
Spell it.
Hang on. Miller Kopp has a really good chance of watching this because he is a really good.
I know how to spell.
social media.
I know how to spell Miller Kopp.
Miller.
He doesn't know
Miller,
how.
I know you're a
He doesn't know
primal.
how.
Miller is a freaking primal.
I bet he drinks Prime.
So is Trace Jackson Davis. They're both primals.
Track Jack and Davis.
Okay, Miller Kopp
Cap.
hit 4 threes and missed, I think, 2 or 1 of them. Miller, you are literally one of the best 3-point shooters ever. Like your form is just so unique. I
Ryan
think it's
McMahon.
So cool.
Ryan McMahon. Ryan McMahon.
Miller Cop,
Ryan
thank
McMahon's
you
better.
for leaving Northwestern and joining Indiana because I really appreciate you being
Ryan
honest.
McMahon's a better shooter. Welcome to BJ's podcast.
BJ's
Oh,
Corner. It's BJ's Corner. Don't ever call that again. It's BJ's Corner.
Sorry. And with that, we out. We
No,
love
we're
you.
not out. We're not out. We're not.
We're definitely out.
We're
We
not.
love you.
We love you. Thank you for joining. This is what Louisville fans get when they start talking about.
All right, that's it. Thank you, guys. We actually.